Welcome to I Just Have to Say Something, a conservative Hispanic perspective. Today we're going to be reviewing a video of a woman who barely got out of a kidnapping situation out of Marietta, Georgia. Marietta, Georgia is not far from where I live. It's a decent part of town. We'll find out a little bit more about the bad guy and the fact that he did not get the gun control memo because felons aren't supposed to have guns. And maybe we could look at lessons learned from this situation to improve everyone's safety. Let's dive into this.
Woman fights back after she was almost kidnapped at gunpoint outside a Kroger. This all happened in Marietta. This is right near the intersection of Delk and Powers Ferry Road, which is considered a very busy area. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn, you spoke with police. And Cody, what do we know about this guy who tried to take this woman?
Well, right now we can tell you Randy Harmon is a convicted felon. And listen to this. After police say he tried to kidnap the woman outside Kroger last week, he ditched her car and then was arrested the same night in a different stolen vehicle.
No way. You have got to be kidding me. A convicted felon out and about, committing more crimes, trying to kidnap a woman, steals a car, and then steals another car? I am totally shocked. How soft on crime just didn't change his heart. Maybe he was on his way to choir practice and he just needed a car. I'm sure that's what he'll tell the judge, and he'll be out in no time at all. Probably faster than you can get out of a TSA check line at a major airport.
This isn't something that happens often.
But on December 6th, something did happen outside this Marietta Kroger.
9 in the morning, on a Tuesday morning, on a busy intersection, in the middle of all of this industry.
Tamika Harris pulls into a parking spot.
Little does she know that there's already a convicted felon who has backed into a spot and is looking for a victim.
Once she walks inside, the convicted felon was seen on camera moving his car.
Especially at this time of year, pay attention to the cars that are parked around you and who's watching you as you approach your car. Make sure you get your head out of your app and you are looking around and just being situationally aware of what is going on around you. Pay particular attention to the cars that are immediately around you. Having somebody backed in where they can get out and just grab you should be a warning sign. Make sure you listen to your spidey senses. And if something doesn't look right or doesn't feel right, walk back into the store and ask security to walk out with you.
To be immediately next to her, driver door to driver door.
Harris walks out, and as she's finishing unloading her groceries, Officer Chuck McPhillamy says the suspect attacked.
As she opens up her driver door to get in, she feels something jab into her side. It's a gun. He's forcing her over that center console. She has a choice. She fought him off. They wrestled over the weapon. He got into the car. He tried to accelerate in an attempt to kidnap her. She got the passenger door open and she fell out as he was speeding out of the parking lot.
Harris's car was found a short time later ditched in a nearby neighborhood, and not a single thing was missing.
You have to ask yourself, if he wasn't after any of her belongings, then what did he want?
Fortunately, Harris fought back.
Thank God that she did, and thank God that she did things the way that she did.
Officer McPhillamy says while this crime is rare for their city, it's a good reminder.
It can happen to anyone at any time, but that's not a cause for fear. It's a request for just due diligence at situational awareness.
As I mentioned, Randy Harmon was arrested the same night after Cobb County Police got a hit on a flock camera alerting them of a stolen car. They tracked it down and arrested him. He's facing several felony charges. Now, as for Harris, she got a few bumps and bruises, but was not seriously hurt.
I am very grateful that this woman was able to escape her situation. Having a tool like a gun on your person or even some type of OC spray could have been good. She did a fantastic job in a very, very stressful situation. I couldn't imagine. Now, to the gun controllers out there that say, well, if we had more gun control, that felon wouldn't have had a gun. I'm like, yeah. And I just saw Bigfoot riding a unicorn going down the backside of my yard because criminals are going to criminal. They're going to get a gun by any means necessary. And gun control only makes it harder for a woman like this to be able to defend herself when some scumbag decides to kidnap her in the middle of the morning at a Kroger parking lot. Thank you so much for visiting. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and share this video with a friend.